And there we go.
Spinning around one final blocker.
Oh, what a move to get around.
Going from 0 to gone.
Oh, man, that was gorgeous.
Oh, and a juke back to the end. That was beautiful.
And that's our game.
Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good evening, everybody. Who's ready for some roller derby tonight? Yeah, we love hearing everybody getting excited for tonight's game. Tonight's bout is between Guns and Rollers and the Heartless Heathers. We are so thrilled that you are here tonight. Just a couple of notes for you. Please mind the black bumpers around the track. Those are there for your safety and the safety of the officials and the skaters. And we'd like to give a brief shout out to all of our officials, both on skates and off. We appreciate them being here. Also, we'd like to give a quick shout out to all of our volunteers, whom without none of this would happen. So thank you so much for being here. And with that, who do we got?
PJ, let's bring out the Guns and Rollers. They're here to rock your world, starting off with 128, Carl. Next up, 129, La Cucaracha. 139, Katie Postma. 15, So Feisty. 17, Bam Belly Flop. 20, Petite Carnage. 26, Hot Shot. 29, Danny Darko. 303, Doctor of Destruction. 316, Evangelical. 324, Charlie Chang. 325, Marzipan. 422, Polly Punchkin. 456, Wicked Willow. 5, American Gangsta. 509, Tazberry Jam. And 669, Teeth. Holding down the GNR bench, we have Resting Blitzface, Hound, Morgan Levy, and Zip. And that is the GNR rolling around. What did I say, Levy? Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, let's put our hands together for the Heartless Heathers. We have number 00 on a roll. Number 125, Crush. Number 1313, Tatty. Number 163, Malicious Intentions. Number 18, Cone. Number 26, Nacho Lucky Day. Number 27, a Daredevil. Number 444, Force Majeure. Number 501, Bratmobile. Number 55, Earthquake. Number 70, Freddie Herfurry. Number 785, Judge Booty. Number 8, Sassy. Number 815, Tiny Danger. Number 88, Bell Ringer. And number 99, Sally Handsome. Let's put it together for the Heartless Heathers.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Roller Derby. My name is Dr. Omnomnomnivore.
And I am Puns and Roses.
And we are super excited to be here with you once again here at the hangar at Oaks Park in Portland, Oregon. Tonight, as you've already seen, we're going to see the Guns and Rollers taking on the Heartless Heathers. Puns, the season opener was so amazing.
Yes, it was.
I can't wait for for all of these games. Actually, we have the game tonight, we have a game tomorrow night. You can see who's skating on each roster here. As they light up, that's who is skating in this jam. So Hotshot is going to be jamming for Guns and Rollers. Sally Handsome is going to be jamming for the Heathers. That doesn't look true at all, because it's not Sally Handsome.
Yeah, that is
That's Nacho? Well, Hotshot's out as lead jammer for GNR right off the whistle.
No, that is Sally Hansen.
Is it Sally Handsome?
Yeah, that's Sally Hansen.
It is.
Yep, and there is Hotshot with a scoring pass. Sally Hansen is out on the initial, but Hotshot already has 4 in the bank.
Pack is on the move, trying to avoid Hotshot from picking up any more and giving some extra time there to Sally Handsome. Getting around one set of hips. Hotshot goes ahead and calls it off. That was number 125. Crush was that last blocker of defense there as Hotshot came around. 5 points on the board for GNR, holding Heartless Heathers scoreless, but it is only Jam 1. We've got some fun things to talk to you all about as we go on through the evening. If you're watching from our stream, go ahead and give us a hello. Tell us who you're cheering for, skater or team. We'd love to chit-chat with you as the game goes on. Evangelical and Earthquake both wearing the stars. Both jammers caught up there between that Jam on Hawthorne jam line and the pivot line.
Oh, and Earthquake shaking out of the pack is your lead jammer.
Evangelical going around the outside after a little bit of offensive help there from Charlie Chang. Beautiful offensive help from Charlie Chang, I should say. Not little at all.
And Freddie Herfurry tried to open a lane for Earthquake. Earthquake has to call that off.
So GNR is coming off of a win in the season opener while the Heathers just took their first loss in 3 years. That's hard in and of itself. Is GNR going to be able to keep their momentum going?
I've got a good feeling about GNR.
I don't know. I think the Heathers did not like the outcome of that season opener, and they are going to be hungry enough to restart that winning streak tonight.
We will see. Well, that's why they play the games.
Robot Factory, I'm cheering for Roller Derby. As am I, friend, as am I.
And good recycle there in the pack. I did not see that number. We've got a Daredevil and Doctor Destruction as your jammers. Daredevil working the outside of the pack.
That is going to be a cut track. I wondered if there
forearm.
I saw a cut track.
Oh, no, that is a cut track. Yep, sorry. My bad.
So already I'm seeing a really strong defensive game here, but that is going to put Doctor of Destruction in a power jam. For those of you watching out there who are new, power jam is when a jammer receives a penalty and heads to the penalty box. The other jammer is left out on the track to sort of score at leisure if the other team will let them. And I am going to tell you right now, the Heathers are not going to just let at-will scoring happen.
No, very much not. And here comes Willow and company.
Oh, that was amazing.
Good work there by Wicked Willow.
That was Wicked Willow.
All the other blockers, that was like
Willow,
Kukaraki
Darko, and
in there.
and Lakukarakia locking things down in that tripod at the back.
And here comes some offensive help from Sassy.
Sassy, major offensive player.
Ooh, Carl with a good chase down. You can tell it's Carl by the pink skates.
I was just going to say, for those of you at home who can't tell the twins apart, and for those of us in the announcer's booth, that's a tell on myself. Carl is wearing pink skates.
And we've got a two-town Cider House star pass to Honor Roll.
So you'll notice if you are new to roller derby, there's a skater out there with a stripe on their helmet. That is the pivot. I like to think of the pivot as a backup jammer. So they can receive the jam cap. It is a singular direction pass. Once you have it, it's no takesy backsies. But then you become the jammer for the rest of the jam. Can be deployed in a variety of offensive and defensive situations. Very strategic. Cheering for good plays. Oh, so nice to see you, Niclara. Always happy to see you. Belly Flop and Sally Handsome wearing the stars again.
And Belly Flop running right in the back of Malicious Intentions.
So I've watched Flop last season, obviously, and then beginning this season. Flop has improved so much in the last season. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah.
Cap is off,
And
looking for pivot.
Or for an exit. Not
Nope,
so lucky.
that was
there
a beautiful star pass. That
Yeah.
was so sneaky.
And that was to Katie Postma, the other one of the twins.
So there is that singular direction star pass. And the reason that GNR did it that time was to force the call off. Tasbury Jam and Judge Booty both wearing the stars. First time. So Heather's already showing that they've got a much deeper jammer roster than GNR, which I believe is historically accurate as well. Yeah, GNR relies on fewer jammers. From the season opener, Doc scored 42% of the team's total points. Who's not skating in this moment. Talk away.
Judge Booty just forced out, now coming back in. And Judge Booty powering through is your lead jammer.
JB is such a strong jammer.
Tasbury Jam looks for an exit, getting some offensive help from, the Gangster now turning to defense.
That was actually beautiful by Wicked Willow there. Was on the outside, was able to swing all the way back, catch JB, and then reform into that tripod. Just amazing track awareness. JB run back once again.
And the Heathers now down to two.
Two blockers.
Two blockers.
We've got two Heathers taking a seat there in that penalty box. That's Bell, Ringer, and Crush. So this next jam, Guns N' Rollers are going to start with a pretty distinct pack advantage.
Oh, and hot shot behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
I'd like to say thank you to Jam on Hawthorne, our Jam Line sponsor. Jam Line brought to you by Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. And there's our whistle. Hot shot quickly to the front and around the outside with help from Polly Punchkin.
And Earthquake is through on the initial.
Charlie Chang headed to the penalty box on a high block. Belly Flop played a ton in the offseason. Thank you so much for letting me know that. It shows. It shows a lot. So let's see what we've got here on this Radical Wheels replay. This is going to be our whistle off the line. There it is. And you can see Hot Shot coming around. There's that offensive setup by Polly Punchkin, and Hot Shot is off.
Next up, we're going to see Evangelical and Sally Handsome on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Sally Hansen with a little jammer defense.
Gangster trying to slow Sally Hansen down.
Oh, Gangster wanted a forearm penalty and is not getting it.
Evangelical one to beat, but that one to beat, ooh, is going to be.
That was Bell Ringer slowing down everybody. Uh-oh.
I think it was Sassy I was looking at. Maybe not, though. Who was I looking at? No, I was looking at Sassy. It doesn't help that Sassy is 8 and Bell Ringer is 88.
Yes. that gets confusing for us. Oh, we got Tiny Danger jamming for the first time.
Up against Doctor of Destruction. So in the season opener, Doc scored 42% of GNR's total points.
Oh, good force out there by So Feisty.
And good read by Tiny Danger there to avoid the cut truck on the re-entry. That is a direction being called on Freddie. Other than Freddie sitting in the box, everybody's at full strength. It is still such a defensive game.
Tiny Danger has pulled the cap. Here comes Malicious Intentions with some offense.
Except Freddie the pivot is taking a seat in that penalty box right now. Ooh, big hit to the outside there.
Oh, good hit there up at the front by Taddy.
That was courtesy of Teeth, I believe.
Oh yeah, Teeth
And Petit Carnage.
yeah, they are holding that back line.
Very, very well. Scary good, actually. And they just went into a 2-wall as the other blocker ran up to do offense. That was gorgeous, and they still didn't move. That is a 2-wall that I dream of.
And we've got a 2-town sider out star pass to Freddie Herfury, who has been recycled all the way to the back.
Yeah, but coming out of the box like that and taking a sneaky star pass.
That was fun.
Freddie pushing hard there at the back of the pack. Both teams dropping bridges.
All right, Doc up to the front.
That is going to be out of play. There we go. Nice job by Katie there to slow everybody's reform.
Doc doing a little defensive jamming. All right, Doc is out on the initial. And there's the call off.
That was just the initial.
Yeah, it was just the initial.
That's a long friggin' time. I wasn't even paying attention to the jam clock.
Yeah, that was minute and 48 seconds the GNR defense held.
Really loving the pink shorts. It's kind of their thing, right?
It's sort of been spreading, actually. GNR started with like 2 or 3 people with the pink shorts. Now they're up to like almost half the team.
I mean, if your colors are pink and black, it's kind of like a missed opportunity. Like, you could be boring black bottoms, but we'll do pink. Oh, big hit to the outside there.
That was sassy.
That was sassy. Sassy the assassin.
And
direction being
sure.
called.
Yeah, Smush working against Darko at the front, getting offensive help from On a Roll.
Anna dropping the bridge, keep the pack intact. Telling they can bump up. Flop hit to the inside once again. Smush out as lead.
And On a Roll picking up a pack destruction penalty.
Several people did.
Yeah.
Gangster also did. We've got a moderately full penalty box right now. I have been struck so far by how physical a game it is. I mean, it's roller derby, right? It's supposed to be physical, but it has been so physical so far. It is very obvious that neither one of these teams wants to take the L.
No, very much not. And there's a 2-town sider out star pass to, that was Carl? Yep, Carl, pink skates.
I'd like to say thank you to 187 Killer Pads, one of the exclusive Protector Gear sponsors here at RCR. 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. So if you didn't tune in for the season opener, or maybe you did, and maybe you have some questions, Bonnie is not skating for the Heathers this season, but you will see is coaching the bench. Angela Death is not skating for GNR, and Angela Death was the highest point scorer for GNR the last time these teams met, which was March 15th. Heathers pulled out a win of 176 to GNR's 86.
All right, a Daredevil is your lead jammer. Ooh, and there goes Hot Shot, about a half track behind.
Ooh.
Oh, Charlie Chang with the force out.
I was like, there might be a penalty that comes out of that.
That is a pile up.
That was a pile up.
I don't think I've ever seen the whole pack going down at the same time. Glad everybody was okay with that.
So going back to the season opener, we've seen some star passes already. The Heathers had 13 star passes to GNR's 9. But the Heathers had more points scored by pivots. How long has it been since GNR beat the Heartless Heathers? Well, the Heathers hadn't lost a game in 3 years prior to the season opener.
And there goes Tasbury Jam heading to the box on
Something. Contact penalty. Illegal contact. So that is going to leave Sally Handsome in a power jam. Sally out for lead already. Oh, that was gorgeous. Hopefully we get that on replay.
and pack extending.
And we've got a goat in the back. Heather's doing a great job there of, who are they goating? Is that Willow?
It was Willow, but Willow is out. Tasbury Jam out of the penalty box now.
I was going to say, everything sort of came to a standstill there in turn 2 as everybody's jostling for position. Nobody really able to get out any further.
Yeah, Crush on a roll, holding the back line. Marzipan coming back to provide some offense.
Trying to bust up that brace. Does it, but the Heathers are so great at just reforming. Good job avoiding the cut track there. Handsome, 4 very, very hard-fought points there.
And we have a
2 downsider star pass.
Yeah, and a lead change.
Simultaneously?
Yes.
Oh, that was a beautiful apex jump, upswept creative apex jump there at the end. I think the jam had already been called off, so no points were scored there, but it's still always pretty to see.
Yes.
I'd like to say thank you to Goodbar. Oh, here's that replay. Coming through, beautiful juking by Sally, but then look at the way that Carl just gets in the way and then all the way up the top of the pack. I'd like to say thank you to Goodbar, the official bar of RCR. Keep the good times rolling after the game. Come be yourself a good bar.
And Earthquake up to the front of the pack. Right into the shoulder of Charlie Chang.
Out as lead jammer. So it does feel like Heartless Heathers, well, actually, I'm not going to make that speculation. I think we're at about 50-50 lead jammer.
Yeah.
It would be really great if I had some stats about that.
And GNR able to steal a point. 2 points on that.
Heather's only up by 2 at this point. We are through the first quarter of the game. We are in the second half of the first half. Looks like JB on the line up against Flop.
And 1 in the penalty box for the Heathers, so 4-3 pack advantage. And Gangster holding that back line, working with Willow.
Flop recycled very quickly there, trying to get through. There's the offense coming in from Carl.
And Judge Booty pulls the cap.
JB pulled the cap. So the Heathers are pulling the cap more than I think I've ever seen. That was still in bounds. Sassy tried.
Tried very well, but yeah, that
was an upswept apex jump.
that upswept creative apex jump belly flop stuck the landing.
And we've got a two-count sider star pass from JB to Nacho. Lucky day.
I would love to see the Radical Wheels replay on that.
Let's see. Well, we've got a timeout being called. Let's see. Here's that Radical Wheels replay. Here we go. Yes.
Oh.
Sassy went out of bounds on that hit. I feel like that should be a penalty.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. Wow. Okay.
So we have a timeout being called. This timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Constaber, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. And it looks like it's actually an official review by the Heathers. It was beautiful, April. It was gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much. So it looks like GNR has had lead jammer 5 times. Heathers actually have done
8.
almost double. They've had 8 lead jammers so far. GNR
4
has had more star passes. I feel like the Heathers have had
4-2
more,
on star
but only
passes.
2. And then Power Jams, they've both had 1. Looks like our biggest jam so far was 10 points on GNR.
And 10 points for
And
the Heathers.
10 points by Sally Handsome over on the Heathers. Thank you so much to our wonderful statistician this evening, Chloe Catastrophe. So, looking at some other stats from these teams, GNR was the cleanest home team of the season last year.
Heartless Heathers.
Oh, we're going to send it down to the track for this OR.
Heartless Heathers.
Alpaca. We can hear you.
Hello, hello.
Well, official review is not retained. We don't know what it was about, but it was not retained. Which Pearl Jam didn't realize that he was speaking directly to us. It was perfect.
I know, right? We could hear it.
We could hear him just fine.
Apparently nobody else could.
Now I'm paying attention if there will be a full pack of pink shorts.
That would be awesome.
We can hope, Niclara.
And that official review is brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
Coming up now, we've got Hot Shot up against a Daredevil.
Wow.
Hot Shot, one of the fastest jammers that GNR has. Hot Shot is so quick.
And we've got a 2-town Cider House star pass to Freddie Herfury.
Freddie on the toe stops, trying to get out of the pack, trying to catch up with Hot Shot. Freddie's about 40 feet behind.
Yeah, and Hot Shot did good luck.
Hot Shot's going to get, oh, wow, coming right up against Bratmobile.
Oh, Bratmobile just...
That was a stop. But Hot Shot was able to sort of shake that off. So here we have our Radical Wheels replay. Just that beautiful pass through the pack. Didn't even need some offense, and the beautiful star pass with Freddie there. I'd like to say thank you to 2-town Cider Star Pass, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest.
And Evangelical working the outside line, coming in inside, trying to get a shirt whip off Marzipan.
Everybody locked down there on the pivot line. Slowly, slowly moving into turn 1. I don't even really know what to say about what's happening.
It's just a scrum.
It's just a scrum. Evangelical able to capitalize on it, though, getting out as lead jammer for GNR. And now Evangelical's going to be in a power jam. Sally Handsome headed to the box on a cut track.
Oh, good force out there by On a Roll.
On a rollback.
Wow.
Oh, a long drawback. Evangelical now gets to do it all again.
Oh, wow. Good force out there by Sassy.
So during a power jam, the opposite team only has 30 seconds to make something of being the only jammer on the track. I missed what happened, but it was pretty.
They had good offense on the inside to create a lane for Evangelical.
Thank you. I figured that's what happened. I just didn't quite see it.
Oh, good hit there by On a Roll, but Evangelical able to stay in bounds. Offense coming from,
Handsome does have the cap off.
and there's
the two-town cider star pass. Maybe?
Maybe.
No. Maybe now.
I'm not sure. Is it a stash?
It's
Is
a
it-
stash.
Yep.
Watching
Oh.
Handsome move all the way up to the top, it was just a stash. Sneaky, sneaky.
After getting run over by Handsome earlier, Gangster is not going to let that happen again.
Not having it. So that is our new biggest jam for GNR, 16 points up. And holding the Heathers scoreless there, so that's, what, how many points between now?
26.
There we go. My fast math was eluding me. So, penalties, 7 to 8 right now, doing pretty good. Nobody in trouble. 2 is our max. I'll talk about penalties at between the next jam here. Nice hit to the outside and roll back on Tiny Danger.
And Nacho Lucky Day holding the line against that offense from Charlie Chang.
Excellent defense by the Heathers here.
Oh, Tiny Danger, great shirt whip off of Bratmobile.
There's so much cool stuff happening down there right now. Taddy taking a seat in the box on a direction of play penalty. So you can only hit people in derby direction. That's the big thing. You can't wind up and hit somebody in non-derby direction or you'll take a seat in the penalty box. Not that that's what Taddy did.
And
Oh,
Dr.
nice.
Destruction surgically cutting through the pack.
April, it is. It's going to be super interesting this season with all the players who are no longer skating. Either not skating at RCR or taking time off from home teams for TTO since we're in a championship year. Nacho now with the star long roll back, hitting it again.
GNR down to just 2 blockers.
Yeah, but look at who it is.
Oh, wow. So Feisty out too.
Well, Polly.
And Feisty has to
Get recalled.
Polly Punchkin, the lone. Oh,
There we go. So Feisty going and taking a
oh,
seat now.
Nacho. Good force out there by Polly Punchkin.
Teeth back on the track. Trying to play some Oh my gosh. Somehow we just have less than 7 minutes left in the half.
And we've got a timeout being called by the Heartless Heathers. This timeout brought to you by R-Star's official realtor, Welcome to PDX.
So talking about penalties, since we had so many people rotating through the penalty box this last jam, in the season opener versus the Betties, GNR had 11 penalties. 6 of them were cuts. So all 6 cuts were from their jammers. I think they've been playing pretty clean as far as their jammers go. Heathers could really capitalize on those power jams. And then Heathers had 7, actually, sorry, read that wrong. Heathers had 21 penalties in the season opener, with 7 of them being illegal positions. So Heathers are really going to have to pay attention to their pack positioning to minimize that. Keys to victory. As always, lead jammer controls the game, and both teams have extremely reliable pivots who can take the star passes and score. And I think that's why we're seeing more star passes, is because everybody's become so much more comfortable passing to their pivots, knowing that their pivots are going to be able to score just as well or better in certain circumstances.
Can I just say that GNR's coaches are killing me right now? They've got Feisty in the box, and they put out Willow, but they didn't put out Gangster.
Well, you can't have the triple sibling threat.
But they could. They could have put all 3 of the sisters.
So
For
nice
the first time since they've skated on DOD. Or DSTD.
Flop hit to the inside and recycled back.
Killing me.
Flop pulls the cap. Quake is out as lead for the Heathers. That's going to be a direction on Sassy.
And
That was
Is
just a straight up push.
Feisty does have the cap. All right. Feisty with the 2-town-sider out star pass, which is ironic because Feisty cannot have a 2-town-sider.
Yeah, Cheese will take the cap, though. That does force the call off. Sassy sitting in the penalty box. Heathers will start 1 down. But you know what? That's okay. I'd like to say thank you to 888, our other exclusive gear, protective gear sponsor, elevating derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology. 888. A little over 5.5 minutes remaining in this first half. It's been very exciting. Scores are still very low.
Oh, and there goes Hot Shot working for the outside. Oh, good defense there by the Heathers.
So I don't know if you saw that. Hot Shot came out full skate out of bounds, but was so quick coming back in, didn't have to recycle at all.
Oh, good force out there by Nacho. Lucky day.
Yeah. But Hot Shot takes it.
Hot Shot is lead jammer.
Uses the momentum to get around on the outside.
And waits for Carl to get released and then calls it.
GNR will start with a full 5 on the track, where the Heathers only have 1 in the box. Seems to be a pretty familiar theme here, starting 1 down for both teams. I'd like to say thank you to Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted the best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. Porque No.
Porque yes.
Porque No Los Dos. Looks like we've got Smush up against Evangelical.
And a good catch at the back there by Darko and Gangster on Smush.
That is some really great offense there that was being played by Willow. Willow, seeing that the pack comes back together, uses that opportunity to run up and play some offense, which is entirely responsible for Evangelical getting out as lead for GNR. Heathers pulled the cap again, pass to On a Roll. That is a 2-town-sider star pass.
Nope. No, it was a fake. Smush still has the cap.
I thought I saw it in Anna's hand.
Nope. Smush still has it. And a Gangster holding that line.
Heathers win the award for the sneakiest fake out star passes. Smush having put the cap back on just in time for GNR to call it. Elite dancings by Darko. Yes, we can always count on Darko to dance on that line. So you've probably sort of seen who you need to keep your eyes on. Hot Shot number 26, who we just saw jamming, incredibly powerful, was last year's overall highest point scorer of the season amongst all home teams. Nacho, number 26 on the Heathers, former Woj skater with super precise footwork, high derby IQ, and is an anchor for the defense.
And Doctor Destruction up to the front. There goes Polly Punchkin heading to the penalty box.
Nacho did not play in the season opener. There's Nacho right now forcing Doc into the inside.
And long draw back behind Taddy. And a Daredevil working the front of the pack against Petit Carnage, Teeth. And here comes Bratmobile with the offense.
And Katie was just there.
Yep. And Teeth just...
Teeth might be one of my favorite skaters to watch. I know I'm not supposed to have favorites.
But yeah, Teeth is a lot of fun. Here comes Polly Punchkin. And driving that back tripod forward. Oh.
That...
Wow.
Nacho said, no, thank you. You are not going to pull a little shirt whip there. A minute and 15 into the jam before a Daredevil was declared as lead there.
And Doc is now through on the initial.
Just in time for a Daredevil to push there at the back, looking for some help from Nacho, but does go ahead and call it off. Managed to pull all 4, though, so that's fantastic. I'd like to say thank you to Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. So another skater that you should keep your eyes on. Oh, and he's down there. Is Darko, blocker for GNR and AOA. Relentless. Absolutely relentless. Non-stop motor, wears down opponents with sustained pressure. Another super fun skater to watch. And there is that defense right off the line.
And belly flop dives through the pack, is your lead jammer. Judge Booty with the two-town cider house star pass to crush.
That is one thing that I'm noticing between the season opener and this game, so I guess this season, is that teams are quick to pull the cap this season. I don't feel like they were as quick to pull the cap last season. I also have my version of Jamnesia, where I don't remember really anything specific from last season.
I feel like situationally teams were fairly okay with pulling the cap last year.
Okay.
Oh, we got Sally Handsome and Hot Shot. I love this jammer matchup.
Nice defense, jammer defense off the line there by Hot Shot. Hot Shot hit to the outside.
No pass,
must
no
have been
penalty.
no pass, no penalty.
And Sally Handsome has pulled the cap, and there's a two-down cider house star pass to Nacho Lucky Day. So this is a full 2-minute jam.
The first one of the game, I believe.
Yep.
That was not just sort of accidentally a 2-minute jam. So Handsome taking a seat on a cut track there. And it looks like we have a back block being called on number...
Charlie Chang.
Thank you. It's like number 324. Nacho saying something down there.
Nacho Lucky Day getting sent to the penalty box
So
on a back, no, track cut.
So now it's really, really a 2-minute jam. So Hot Shot leisurely skating around the outside here. Charlie Chang
And-
standing out of the penalty box now.
Oh, Katie Postma drew Freddie Herfury back to
Freddie-
slow down the pack.
Freddie pinging off of everybody. Illegal contact being called on Taddy. Taddy's like, I'm trying to get off the track. I'm trying.
Nacho Lucky Day back out of the penalty box, through for 4.
And we are out of time on the period clock. Just 15 seconds remaining on the jam clock. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful job. Hot Shot's so great about that juking, and there wasn't a bean dip there, but she's also super freaking amazing at the bean dip.
And maybe enough time to get another couple points here. Oh, no.
Hot Shot's tired after that jam.
Yeah.
But-
Not surprising.
Not surprising at all. So here we are at intermission. We've got about 15 minutes. Guns and Rollers, 94. Heartless Heathers, 50. 20 points. That is now our new biggest jam, I believe. Puns and I are going to go run some stats, take a look at some things, and grab a drink. We suggest you do the same. We'll see you in about 14 minutes.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Inquiry number 80393, company is Seba Guide.
Welcome back. We are just here at the tail end of our halftime, but we thought we'd take a minute to give you some rundown of what happened in the first half. So we'll get our overlay up here in just a second. And it has been an incredibly evenly split game. So 50% each in terms of lead jammer, 5-star passes each. Power jams are even pretty similar. The biggest difference we see is in our highest point jam. Guns and Rollers did have a couple of really big jams, 20-point jam there right at the half, to Heartless Heathers 10. And then for penalties, again, pretty even, 15 and 14. Penalty du jour really seems to be, I would say, directions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of forearms in there.
Definitely a few cut tracks.
But everybody's doing okay for penalties. The biggest we have is 3 on each side. Freddie is sitting at 3, and then Carl is sitting at 3, and Charlie Chang is sitting at 3. That's it. So it's going to be a pretty exciting second half. Oh, there we go. There's our overlay. So cut tracks, forearms, directions. Really, it's a mishmash of a bunch of different penalties. So no real patterns there. Score again, 94 to 50. Guns and Rollers up. And we are just about ready to start our second half. Hotshot and Sally Hansen both wearing the stars. Hotshot quickly up to the top.
Hotshot ended that first half with the 20-point jam.
Coming back out to do damage here in the second half. Hit to the outside along with Nacho. Taking another run at it. Beautiful job. Lead jammer goes to Hotshot. That was due to some help from Willow.
And Sally Hansen up to from the pack, working against Darko and Gangster.
Cap is off.
Yeah, Sally Hansen ran over Gangster early in the first half, and I don't think Gangster has forgotten that.
We did have a 2-town-sider star pass on the Heathers to Nacho Lucky Day. Hotshot, seeing Nacho coming around, does go ahead and call that jam off. Heartless Heathers held scoreless in jam 1 of period 2. I'd like to say thank you to Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of RCR since forever. So some other skaters that you should probably keep your eyes on if you are out there. Doctor of Destruction. Excuse me, one of the jammers for GNR had a whopping 84 points in the opener, which was 42% of the team's total points. And then Handsome, one of the jammers on the Heathers, was a transfer from Gotham, now playing here on RCR travel team as well, and was the top point scorer for the Heathers last season. Ooh.
That's where I remember seeing Sally Hansen from. All right.
Gotham? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, when I read that, I was like, oh, suddenly it's like a puzzle piece fitting into place.
Yes.
Ooh. Is Gotham angry at us for all of the skaters that we've poached over the last 10 years?
Possibly.
By all of them, I mean, what, just the 3, right? Bonnie, OMG, Handsome.
Not just...
Chat, who else came from Gotham?
Oh. My brain is
You're
totally...
going to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and figure it out. Doc and Smush both wearing the stars. Ooh, nice little shirt whip there off of Carl.
Wow.
Ugh.
And Smush is through, is your lead jammer. There is a 2-town-sider star pass to Carl.
I think Smush has been one of the more effective jammers on the Heathers this game.
And
although that may be my jamnesia once again talking to me. What I have been so impressed about on the Heathers this game has really been their defensive and offensive work within the pack. They've been, frankly, amazing. Looks like we've got Flop and Handsome on that line again. There's our whistle. Oh, beautiful job by Handsome to ride the inside line out as lead. Flop still stuck in the back. Cap is off, but I think it's just...
great work by Crush.
Oh, yeah. Getting some back up there by Mel. Mel coming in to complete that tripod. Teeth coming in with the offense. And Nacho is the last to beat, but then comes Anna. Flop hit to the outside by Anna Roll.
And on a roll with a long, long recycle. And so feisty, looking for the cap pass. And there's the two-town cider house star pass to So Feisty.
So Feisty fighting on that outside line, not able to make anything of it, largely because of number 125 Crush.
And Sally Handsome is through once again for another. This would be Heartless Heathers' largest jam so far with 12 points already.
Sure is. I always love seeing teams after halftime because everybody's gone back, had their little conversations, and been like, we're going to do these things different. And with teams as good and as dynamic as our home teams here, the Heathers, for a lot of reasons, they just come back with a totally different style of gameplay in the second half. Another super long drawback there on So Feisty.
And Feisty coming in for another run at that back tripod.
Finding Crush and company.
And belly flop. High block there on Nacho Lucky Day. Belly flop with the offense. And there's Feisty out. Of course, with 3 seconds left, that's not going to matter. Roxy Dallas, that's another Gotham player that...
Okay, it came to you.
Yep.
So let's take a
Took me
look.
2 minutes.
Let's take a look at that Radical Wheels replay here. Right off the line. There's that little whip going on there. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you might have noticed that there's a new button down at the bottom of the screen. You should become a member to Rose City Rollers YouTube channel. You will gain access to exclusive perks, member-only videos, and more. Join as a member today on our YouTube channel.
And Teeth, your lead jammer. There's the two-town cider star pass. Almost immediately to Freddie Herfury.
Tasberry Jam.
Sorry.
I was like,
Tasberry Jam,
I was
yes.
like, I don't think Teeth's out there.
Yeah. I saw the 9 and like.
And the T.
Yeah, that's.
It happens.
Yeah.
But I was also like, Teeth isn't a jammer.
I know, right? I have no idea where that came from.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
because Teeth never jams.
No.
And rarely even pivots, usually. Don't. Look, I woke up somewhere around like 4:15 this morning.
Oh, long day. Well, that's a timeout being called by the Heartless Heathers. This timeout brought to you by Deb Constable and welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. So, yeah, you can become a member of ours on YouTube and gain access to a bunch of really cool things. They are very affordable memberships. Do you have a junior? Because we have a spring break camp coming up, and you should send your kid to Roller Derby Spring Break Camp. We do a juniors roller derby spring break camp March 23rd through 27th. Kids age 7 to 12 can spend spring break roller skating with RCR. Sign up at rosecityrollers.com. As a parent, it is one of the most affordable spring break camps out there. What else?
And
what
it's
else can I say?
a good thing for your kid to like get access to a new and exciting community.
They're also just super rad camps.
Yeah.
Like super, super rad camps. I would like to say thank you to Radical Wheels for sponsoring all of our replays. Radical Wheels are for radical humans.
Well, Earthquake sparring there with a hot shot right at the start. And Earthquake pulls the cap immediately. Looking for Crush. There's the two-town cider star pass. Oh, Brenna getting, oh wow, Earthquake. The big hit.
Hot shot through with no pass, no penalty. Goes ahead and calls that off.
Hot shot is just
On fire.
Took that hit from Earthquake, then just popped up. Like, just immediately.
Do we have any idea where I put my glasses?
I'm
just now recognizing, like, oh, I don't know my glasses on. I think they're over by production somewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
And there goes Evan Helical up to the front of the pack, working against Nacho Lucky Day.
Well, I'll find them eventually.
And there goes Smush.
They
Up
were
and-
over there. Okay.
Smush, 1 to beat. Is lead jammer. Wow. Oh, Gangster gets the
I was
out
going to say
of play.
that's an out of play right
yeah,
there.
super out of play. Even Gangster knew it. Gangster's like, yeah, I'm not going to fight that.
I think Gangster was even just like, I didn't really want to initiate that hit. It just kind of happened.
Yeah. Physics.
An object in motion.
Yep.
So it looks like we're going to have Doc on the line for Guns and Rollers.
4-3 pack advantage for the Heathers.
You know who never gets any love on our stream? That is the officials, and I feel like I need to rectify that. Who do we have? Well, that's funny because none of these people are officiating tonight that I have fun facts on.
Oh, and there goes Sally Handsome. And Doc, wow, goes inside to outside and just outraces all the Heathers. And Sally Handsome manages to get 2 out of that. Yeah.
Good job.
888, exclusive gear, protective gear sponsor of RCR. More Derby-specific gear than any other brand. 888 has you covered.
Thank you for that. I do want to say thank you to all of our local business partners. So a super special shout out to all of our incredible local business program partners. Their support keeps us rolling all year long. If you're interested in becoming a local business partner in 2026, go to rosecityrollers.com/localbiz to learn more. And just like that, Earthquake is out as lead jammer for the Heathers.
Belly flop with the recycle behind Crush. And
Gangster's out of the box, back on the track. That is not reflected in our penalty tracker up here. Everybody locked down. Oh, all I have to do is say something. It's the announcer's curse. But we've got a 2-town cider star pass on the Guns N' Rollers to Carl.
I am still looking for the all pink shorts line.
Kira Duncan is cool AF. I don't have any fun facts about Kira other than being a wonderful human, excellent official, the only person I ever want calling my leg blocks.
Judge Booty and Hot Shot. There goes Hot Shot up to the front. 1 to beat. Oh, Judge Booty.
JB is lead. For those of you who watched the AWSN broadcasts and some of our other broadcasts last season, JB is a sometimes announcer with me, probably one of my favorite folks to announce with.
Oh, I see how it is. All
Next
right.
to Puns, of course.
2 points in the air for Judge Booty.
Let's see that Radical Wheels replay. Right off the line, JB able to skate around the outside and somehow just magically manifesting a wide open outside lane. What's the deal with leg blocks? It is a long and convoluted story. But I asked one day, what's the difference between a leg block and a low block? And got told. And so I made it my mission in life last season to make sure that a leg block was called. I do not skate, so it's only just a manifestation. But Kira called the leg block that I finally got to see, and it was a leg block that was called on my junior skater, which was the best part of it. But yes, me and Kira bonded through the leg block. And I still don't know if I fully understand the difference between a leg block and a low block. Kira needs to educate me some more. So there's our whistle. Once again, Doctor of Destruction and Earthquake.
Earthquake looking for an outside lane, finding Petit Carnage. Instead, Polly Punchkin holding that back tripod.
Polly Punchkin, a new draft to GNR this year, who I've been very impressed with so far.
Coming up from Wreckers, I believe. And
I just got confirmation from Denver, not Rutgers.
oh, from Denver. Gotcha. All right.
I was trying to con them into being, not con, talk them into becoming an announcer.
Doctor of Destruction headed to the box on a forearm.
Earthquake left in a power jam. No lead jammer yet.
On a roll, trying to provide Earthquake with an exit, but
On a roll, trying to neutralize Polly Punchkin there.
wow, that was a lot.
I think everybody's going to be very sweaty and tired after this.
Yes, I believe you are correct. Good offense from the Heathers to create just enough seams in the GNR defense.
To let Quake through. Doc back on the track. Cap is pulled, but no interest in passing it off to the pivot. Instead, Doc is just going to take all 4 Heathers blockers. Polly coming in again, trying to break up that brace. That brace being on a roll, though.
And on a roll, back trying to create some fissures in that GNR defense. There's the 210 sider star pass to Katie Postma and the call off.
My D&D group keeps texting. I'm going to have to turn my phone so that I don't read my D&D texts. There's exciting things happening in our game. I saw something about a new map, so now I have to be surprised after the game.
Yes, you do.
Leg blocks are different than low blocks. Yes. Shout out to Pearl Jam. Allison is proud. Pearl Jam's one of the GOATs. So leg blocks are like, for simplistic terms, are like tripping somebody-ish. But I think a leg block is blocking with the leg, where I think your leg has to come up above the waist. I think. Please fact check me in the chat.
Okay, force majeure heading to the penalty box.
Thank you, Niclara. I can always count on you.
So that high block gives Belly Flop a power jam.
And not only is Smush in the box, but so is Freddie.
So Belly Flop is through on the initial, but wow, great defense from the Heathers.
Oh, Heathers have completely turned their defense around in the second half. Because the score at the half was what?
They were down by about by 44.
Right, and look at where they are now.
Yep.
Heartless Heathers have staged an amazing comeback in the third quarter of this game.
They were down by over 50 at one point.
And usually that's Derby danger zone. Like, it is hard to come back from a
Well, basically being down by double.
Yeah. We did have a 2-town sider star pass in there to Freddie Herfury. I love it when we get Jammer Freddie. So I will never say that I counted the Heartless Heathers out, but I was like, that is a 50-point difference. That's going to be hard. But they have shown me that, I don't know, the strength of their metal here and are doing fantastic. So we have a 2-town sider star. Oh my gosh. We have a Deb Counts Tabor official timeout happening right now. Heartless Heathers, actually.
Team timeout, yes, by the Heathers. This is their last team timeout. They still have an official review.
Niclara, the next time I see you, you're going to have to demonstrate those for me. I believe you wholeheartedly. For some reason, I cannot visualize it at all. But you can also low block somebody using your legs. Yes. So this is where this conversation with Kira originated, because I was like, what is the difference between those? But they have different letters. That was what it was. I was looking at the penalty, the quick glance penalty, and I was like, oh, there's 2 different letters here. What's the difference? Talk about roller derby puns.
Well, we've got 2 Heathers blockers heading to the penalty box.
Ooh, on a rolling crush.
And Holly Punchkin able to clear a path for Tasbury Jam. Oh, feisty with the...
Oh, beautiful.
There's the 2-town sider star pass to Nacho Lucky Day.
That was a beautiful job by Katie to go from the full inside all the way to the outside to try and catch. I skated 1,000 years ago. Here's our Radical Wheels replay. There it goes, of Katie. And I was never this good. I was mediocre at best. But it was fun. And it got me to this esteemed place in my life.
And we've got Sally Handsome and Hot Shot.
On a rolling crush, still sitting in that penalty box.
And there goes Hot Shot. Out quickly. Sally Handsome, able to just fly past Darko. Oh, wow. That was a phenomenal hit by Bell Ringer. Doing some Notre Damage on that.
Notre Damage. I actually love all of our officials. We've got Rita Slayworth, Talia Up, Rita Slayworth is in there twice, Llama Croft, Sarah, Pippi Hot Stockings, Babe, Ghost Age, Pearl Gem, Extra Crispy, Mega Marvin, Crying Wolf, Andy Oakley, It Took a Mint, Shaolin Spocker, and Kira Duncan all officiating for us this evening.
All right, Smush up to the front, working against Feisty, I believe. No, that's Katie.
Oh,
wow.
That is definitely a penalty.
That's a forearm, big forearm. But it was a forearm that slowed up Evangelical a bit.
Sometimes the penalty is totally worth it.
Yeah.
And for Taddy, that was fine. Evangelical juking to the outside, not able to get around Nacho there. I'm beginning to think forearms might be the penalty du jour.
Yeah. And there's a call off before Smush can get to the pack.
GNR picking up 4 on that. So here's that Radical Wheels replay once again.
We love our sponsors, such as Black Cat.
Here's that hit from Taddy. Taddy nodded as it happened.
Yeah, like I know.
I know.
I'm about to get called on this.
Doctor of Destruction and Judge Booty. JB following Freddie through the pack, or trying to.
And that is a track cut.
On Doc. That's going to leave JB in a power jam. JB is declared lead jammer since that penalty did occur before leaving the pack, the zone of engagement. Oh, man. Just slipping right through the pack there. Picking up 4 points.
Hang on. Did GNR put out all 3 of the Lalonde sisters? They did.
They did.
Yes. For the first time since their Rosebud's travel team days.
So Feisty completes the triad there as the newest GNR draft this season.
Yeah, so they all played together as juniors on the Descar Derby Droids and on the Rosebud's All-Stars travel team. And so once they all sort of began matriculating out of juniors, they've not been playing together, but now they're all once again reunited on adults.
So another junior, Bratmobile. So Brat played on DSDD. So, and has played off and on for 14 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
Teeth was a junior on Fort Wayne Derby Brats and Team USA East. And Carl played for about 3 months before aging up. We actually have a ton of skaters who come out of different juniors programs.
Yes. Yeah, I remember when Carl and Katie joined, and they were both sort of like, okay, what are we doing here?
I heard through the grapevine that Juniors actually has 2 sets of identical twins right now.
Oh, wow.
There's a set of identicals in the petals and in the buds.
That's going to be fun for announcing. All right, here we go. We got Earthquake.
Niclara, you are always welcome to flood the chat with rules. I don't know them well enough, so I give you carte blanche to always be my rules person. I love it when I've got an official in the chat.
And great force out there by Gangster. We've got Tasbury Jam coming around. There's the call off. Earthquake's like,
Quake had been calling that for a few seconds.
Yeah.
But was stuck there in the pack, so, small motions. Here's that Radical Wheels replay. Beautiful work by everybody down there.
And Freddie Herfier up to 5 penalties now. 8 minutes left.
With 8 minutes left, Freddie's fine.
That's slight penalty danger.
Nah, not for Freddie. So Heartless Heathers have closed this to a 26-point gap. And I'm wondering if I think they're just using their official review as a timeout, since I don't see anybody clustering anywhere. 8 minutes on the dot left in the game. Penalties 20 and 23, so still pretty even. No discernible patterns. The statistician in me wants to, make a bar graph of all of that. Some of our favorites down there. A little bit of dancing. Get it. Heck yeah. So because I know the Heathers are going to review their footage as soon as this game is over, I want to say I am sorry that I did not say how awesome they were enough in the season opener. I didn't focus on them nearly enough, and I'm sorry, because you guys are friggin' amazing. Okay, so here we are in our second half. We're still pretty much neck and neck in terms of lead jammer. GNR's had it 19 times, and Heathers have had it 21. So Heathers definitely eking forward on those lead jammer star passes. Again, pretty much neck and neck, even by difference by about 2. Heathers have had 2 more star passes. Power jams are completely equal as well. This might be the most evenly matched game I've seen in a long time. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't think it was going to come from GNR.
Yeah, Heathers are down by 26 with 8 minutes left. I mean, they've got...
It's still anybody's game. Okay, and then it became an official timeout. So this timeout brought to you by Deb Counts-Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
Cool.
And what did Pearl Jim say?
I don't know. Something about a timeout.
Something wasn't on the screen.
Something they need to have a timeout on this. I don't know.
And we've got, I'm not wearing my glasses. Is that Hotshot and Handsome? Is that who we have?
Yes.
Okay.
Which the Heathers do seem to have a larger jammer rotation, but Sally Handsome comes up a lot in that rotation.
That's because Handsome's awesome. But yeah, jammers on the Heathers, Handsome, Smush, Devil, Scylla, who's not playing this game, but who's doing an amazing job on production. Tiny Danger, Freddie Herfury as a pivot, and Honor Roll as a pivot. GNR had Doc, Belly Flop, Hotshot, Tasbury Jam, and Carl as a pivot. So GNR whipping up the crowd. Heathers returning it. Hopefully you guys can hear that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, Heathers only have a 5 jammer rotation, and with Scylla not playing tonight, it's only a 4 jammer rotation. But it feels a lot bigger than that, doesn't it?
They've been doing
Devil, Smush, Quake, JB, Tiny Danger, Handsome. 6. So they've got a 6 jammer rotation going tonight. Okay.
So that's different from their season opener because they didn't have Quake in the season opener.
But they did have Scylla.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Things change.
Things change every game.
Yes. Everything's always different.
Okay, so we're at that pivot line. I'm assuming everybody's going to suck back when we get that 5 seconds. Kira's still on the inside, though. Did Kira move to the inside? Kira was on the outside. Oh, there we go. Kira's moving back to the outside. Kira might be my favorite ref to watch because of her athleticism.
Yeah.
Breadpool's my other favorite, but Breadpool's not skating tonight. To watch, not in. So hot shot quickly to the top.
And hot shot 2 to beat.
Yeah, we don't have names on the screen, so I'm not really sure.
And hot shot able to get past Nacho Lucky Day. Sally Hansen heading to the box on a track cut.
That's going to be a power jam once again for GNR.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hot shot not able to make that bean dip work
think,
because of Nacho. Nacho knows a few things about bean dips.
Nicely done.
I was wondering if you were gonna pick up on it.
Yeah.
Hot shot through for 4.
I always knew you could talk the talk, but apparently you can guac the guac.
Hot shot coming through once again, finding malicious intentions on the inside.
And Holly Punchkin up to play some offense there.
Malicious intentions actually picking up a penalty there. That is Mel's first penalty of the game.
That's impressive. Mel's been very active on defense, and
I was like, Freddie is out there on the track. Freddie's bracing that Heather's tripod up the front. Hot shot, bean dipping around the outside. Looks like we've got a 2-town-sider star pass.
do we?
I saw the officials make the motion.
But Freddie's not taking off.
Oh.
Well, Freddie does have cap in hand. Oh, just playing defense.
Okay.
With,
there it is.
yeah, only 5 seconds left in this jam.
Spinning around teeth.
There's a, oh, and
Here's that
hot shot, I believe,
whip.
picking up a late forearm, maybe? Yes, hot shot picks up a late forearm.
The way that hot shot moves on those skates is just astonishing. Looks like, yeah, just like you said, a Daredevil's going to start in a power jam. I think this is the first jam of the game
That starts off
that
in a
starts in a power jam.
might be. Oh,
I'm getting a nod from my from Gnarly over here on my right that says yes, we think so.
GNR trying to keep the pack fast.
Somebody's going to have to get goated in order to slow it down here. Here comes Devil. Beautiful job. Oh, excellent. And can we make it around Gangster?
That's a tough.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, hot shot is through.
Sassy picking up a penalty. Looks like a high block. Oh, that was gorgeous.
Wow, great upswing creative apex jump there.
I don't know if I see Devil do a whole lot of apex jumps.
That was, well, it was a very nice one.
Devil for MVJ. I'm calling it. JB and Evan Helical once again on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Oh, Evan Helical forced out by Tatting Company.
Looks like we've got a nice Charlie Chang dropping the bridge there. JB up at the top.
Oh, Evan Helical stays in bounds.
Teeth headed to the penalty box on a multiplayer. I wonder, did you happen to see what that was for the multiplayer? Me neither. But I've seen so many whips. I'm wondering if it was a whip.
Yeah, it could be. And, Feisty with a great drawback on Judge Booty.
Oh, and we've got a power jam. Evangelical getting a multiplayer. Now that is a rare penalty for a jammer to get.
And I don't recall seeing anyone around Evangelical.
Well, Evangelical's in the box with an M next to the name, so. Jam will go the full 2 minutes. JB's more than capable. Oh, huge
so
hit there by
feisty.
So Feisty. So Feisty and Teeth being joined by Charlie Chang. That is an impenetrable wall from the Guns N' Rollers. That was Taddy trying to slow down Evangelical there at the back with a nice assist there. Brat getting in the mix.
And that pack just coming to a halt right in front of the penalty
Hit
box.
the back straightaway there. JB, spinning around Teeth, staying in bounds, but then having to come up against Teeth and Charlie Chang again. Oh, JB.
And there's now So Feisty. Meanwhile, long drawback behind Bratmobile.
JB, I'm sending all of my heart to you right now.
And that jam comes to a conclusion. That is 4-4.
About 2 minutes left in the second period.
Here's that replay. I don't really know what we're replaying, but I think it was just Evangelical getting through the pack. I was hoping it was that multiplayer. A little bit of dancing. Darko's dancing. And that was Bell Ringer dancing as well. There's our whistle. Dr. Destruction and Sally Handsome. Sally Handsome out as lead for the Heathers. Doc still stuck. Oh, man. Heathers really bringing it here in the last couple of minutes. Actually, the whole second half. But really bringing it here in the last few minutes.
Costing them, though, is they've got 2 players in the penalty box right now.
And it's on a roll in Bell Ringer.
All right, GNR, this is your time to put out
25 points. That's nothing. That is nothing. That is one jam.
And GNR with a timeout. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
What do you think, chat? Is Heartless Heathers going to pull this out?
Is GNR going to finally put out the all pink shorts line?
Gosh, man, I was not expecting such an evenly matched game tonight. It is such an exciting game.
This has been great.
I'd like to say thank you to another one of our sponsors really quick. I'd like to say thank you to Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better, sasquatchr.org.
And Doubletree Portland, the official hotel of RCR. Experience authentic Pacific Northwest hospitality at Doubletree Portland. Yeah, the large, that is a good point. 20 points is the largest that any team has put up.
That sounded like the timeout whistle. That did not sound like a jam start whistle.
And there goes
Hot shot.
Shot.
Hot shot just needs to command this for the next 45 seconds and then can call it. Putting a lot of trust in those GNR blockers to hold Earthquake there in the back. Oh, that was very loud.
And Nacho Lucky Day heading to the box on a pack destruction call.
Hot shot out.
Shot.
And we've had a 2-town cider star pass to Anna roll. Polly Punchkin slowing down Anna there at the front, followed by So Feisty. Hot shot is just crazy good.
And here comes Anna roll. In on a scoring pass. Looks like they're going to let Anna roll score.
Well, we are off the jam clock. Hotshot can call it now and not have to risk giving up any additional points. And that's exactly what happens. Hotshot calls it. GNR cinching the win against the Heartless Heathers. I was so impressed by this entire game. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to run my stats back after this and bring whatever I find to the next game. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any final thoughts?
I think it's going to be a great season.
Yeah.
I mean, after watching the first game where the Heathers just sort of like got hammered by the high rollers, I was wondering what they were going to bring for the rest of the season.
And they brought it in this game.
Yeah.
This game was them saying, nope, we're not down and out. We're going to dominate the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So can't wait to see the next game that they play. Tomorrow night, go ahead and tune on in for Breakneck Betties taking on the High Rollers. Should also be an amazing game. But for this evening, I'm Dr. Omnomnomnivore.
I'm Puns and Roses.
And we will see you later on. Stick around to watch some MVPs here in a few moments. And we'll talk to you later.
And we'll be back tomorrow with, well, we won't be back tomorrow, but
RCR will.
RCR will
with
be back
more.
tomorrow for Derby.
start over here with the Heartless Heathers. Most valuable blocker from the Heathers awarded to
Teeth.
Most valuable jammer presented to
Doc.
Yay! All right, next up, GNR awards for the Heathers, starting with most valuable jammer,
A smoosh. Smush.
Smush! All right, and most valuable blocker given to
Crush.
Crush! Because the best awards are the ones given to you by your peers. Picture time.
And there we go.
Spinning around one final blocker.
What a move to get around.
Going from 0 to gone.